Howdy, folks. This is Jackson of the Pimps with my co-caster Cameron of the Undead Fellas.
Why must you do this?
Why are you lame? Anyways, this is the FPL, the Five Guys Pokemon League, and we have a battle between two All-Stars this week. We have Joker, Charlie, captain of the Tox-Boxers, and then, of course, we got somebody we know.
We got someone
Cameron.
there. Someone's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, Gamera, Cameron, captain of the Die Guys.
It's me.
There you go. I said it correctly this time.
You did. So very interesting matchup. So immediately going into this prep, I was like, hazards, pretty decent. They're pretty good mechanic. Charlie has a lot of hazards. So, I'm going to build my team to kind of try to deal with that. So I do have Defog on Aerodactyl, as well as the first appearance of Dartrix in the league, as well as another first appearance in Frogadier.
Yeah.
Both not fully evolved
two
Pokemon
ugly
from the same generation.
Ugly stepchildren, yeah.
But I'm looking to squeeze some value out of them. They're both 0 points, so I figured, might as well try them out. They've got some interesting tactics and abilities. But out of Charlie, you do see, Rabombi able to set up sticky webs.
I think
Grimmsnarl can set screens.
Yeah,
Willfish can set spikes and toxic spikes. Sudowoodo can set stealth rocks. Skarmory can set stealth rocks and spikes. So pretty much the only thing that is not doing something to the field is Gyarados here. It's a very
5 out of 6
team
when
plan.
When we were watching the battle, I remember Jules and I specifically, like, we didn't know what was going on because Charlie could lead with any Pokemon here. With
Right.
the only weird lead might be Gyarados, and sometimes you lead with your sweeper. Like,
Yep.
it was a really fun battle to watch. And speaking of Gyarados, we don't normally talk about specific sets, but I want to talk about this Gyarados set real quick because it's actually absurd. We have 258 HP EVs. It's a 188 defensive EVs, and then we have 60 special defensive EVs and 12 speed EVs, an impish nature, and Roar, Dragon Tail, Rest, Sleep Talk. It is a fucking
It's for the hazards.
It's one of the most wild sets I've ever seen on any sweeper type Pokemon before, and if I recall, it's really fun to watch. So why don't we get back
definitely
in the battle?
respect playing for your team's advantages, and with that, I think we can get right into the battle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I don't know what Charlie's going to lead. I know it's just something that can set hazards, so
Yeah,
I bring out the Aerodactyl right away. And I do look to get my little technology off. There you go. It is Taunt and Defog on this Aerodactyl because I just really wanted to be able to keep and maintain some sort of tempo against Charlie. Go into the Melodic to try to get that burn off. And Charlie does go for a Swords Dance, so immediately I'm thinking, something is very wrong. So I let him go for another Swords Dance, and hoping he goes for a final one. I think I did save my haze. Yep, there we go. Sadly, he didn't go for a final one, so I got a bit less value, but I am going to be able to recover up and get some of Melodic's health back. The issue is now hazards are going to start to come up. I've kind of run out of time on that, and we are going to see spikes on the ground right away. And a Toxic onto the Dartrix. Very unfortunate. Predicting him to go for a bit more hazards, I do go for the Leaf Blade, which doesn't do anything. Probably shouldn't be running that, in all honesty. But yeah, I am gonna wait for these hazards to be fully up before we go for a defog here. Charlie goes into the Grimmsnarl on a defog. And I probably am gonna look for a switch right here into, yep, the Aegislash. I believe the one other thing that I have is a Brick Break here. Yep, so we do clear out those screens. So, you know, I would say I was, you know, somewhat prepared. I just wasn't prepared for the volume necessarily of this. Jackson, you have not said anything the last 5 minutes. What's up, man?
I wanted to see how long you would talk without me saying a word.
I tried to get some pauses in there for you.
I just got a DM from Charlie. Are you muted? No, I was not. I was doing a little experiment.
Well, you know, this is a dual commentary, so you know, you gotta come on. What's up?
Okay. Let's see. Turn 17. We get a King Shield off. Let's a taunt. Curious. Okay. Gonna heal off of that leftovers. Crampy is going down. Now, Crampy is a reference to, I don't even like talking about the battle. I like talking about all of our stupid in-jokes. Crampy is a reference to Attack on Titan tribute game.
No, actually, it's a reference to Krampus, the German evil.
Thanks. So we're gonna get some spikes. so we're gonna get some spikes on. You still have both defoggers up.
Still do have both defoggers up.
And you kill the Quillfish, but 2 spikes are up. Let's see if you can get those. And Celery Man comes out. You know the set on Celery Man. You're gonna get another Stealth Rock. Toxic Hurts. Are you gonna go with a defog? And he hits you with a. Is it really that slow?
I just had no speed investment whatsoever on the.
Oh, okay.
And actually, looking back now, I am a little surprised that I don't just go for Aerodactyl here because it doesn't really serve much of a purpose offensively into Charlie's team anymore. And I do have defog specifically to get rid of those hazards. So, you know, maybe a bit of a poor decision from me, but we are gonna continue with those up for now.
Aegislash. It is a bulky Pokemon, but it does take a lot of damage from those earthquakes.
Yeah, Sudowoodo is one of Charlie's personal favorites. It does do a lot of damage. Honestly, we probably need to move it up a little bit in point value because I think for what it does, its ability and its coverage, it's a little too valuable to be 0 points.
Yeah, we each I guess season we a bunch of people try to, I guess, figure out what the best sturdy Custat Berry user is, and I
would say Charlie tries to figure it out. I don't know.
This is what Jules likes to pick up the excess. Talking like Gollum,
right?
But I think Sudowoodo's the best. Anyways, we're starting to see that interesting tech come out from the Gyarados.
Right, and at this point, even with Dragon Tail, I'm still assuming that it's a normal Gyarados, so I was really surprised to see Grass not kill there.
Yeah.
And sadly, Frogadier will go out and it's going to be dead when it next comes in.
Do you go for a
here
defog?
Is another interesting part of Charlie's prep. I don't go for a defog. Again, I don't really know why. I brought it.
That's a lot of text on screen.
Did not go for it. So, yeah, Charlie gets a really good weak armor proc off there.
And
is maybe even looking to sweep with the Skarmory going for the Sword Stance.
I remember we were all freaking out in chat. This was some of the most wild prep we've ever seen Charlie do.
Yeah.
And Charlie's known for prepping, but like...
No, this was something else. And I will say I was honored. I was definitely entertained in this battle.
Yeah,
pick up the kill on Skarmory, but with the Rabombi left, it just doesn't really look like I have any options left, and it is a Quiver Dance set,
Mhm.
and that's pretty much going to be the battle.
Yeah, Genki, another. If we got any Node fans in the comments, they'll get it.
Actually, it's a
Anyways.
Mongolian guy.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. Anyways, it's okay. Just go for a classic Moonblast.
Just go for
I would say this is definitely, we haven't really talked about it, but this is definitely a contender for Battle of the Year.
I wouldn't say that.
I don't know.
I'm only saying that because I lost. It probably is.
Don't spoil, Cameron.
No, this battle's over at this point with the Quiver Dance up. Frogadir's already dead. Umbreon has shown that has no ways of killing, and at this point, I'm just,
That is fair.
praying for some weird RNG that wouldn't have actually happened, so I probably should have just let it be over. But yeah, that is the battle. Incredible performance from Charlie, once again kind of showing why he was one of the top players. But I don't know why I said was. He still is. He still definitely is. And manages to give me my first loss of the season.
Mm-hmm.
A well-deserved win for Charlie. And overall, great battle. Very entertaining.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This has been the FPL with Jackson and Cameron. Like and subscribe, and don't forget to...